Hi guys! So it's me, Jennifer Montgomery. I'm back again. I'm going to be making videos to help people understand energy, how our thoughts co-create and kind of direct our reality. Bear with me. Sometimes I just kind of go off on tangents. I have these ideas. I'm inspired to share. I'm an empath, I'm a light worker, and I'm a master manifester. So I've manifested my life. I live here on my favorite island on Key West in the Florida Keys. This was something that I felt called to for a really long time. And my fears in the 3D world, I think it stalled some of the process, but in a good way. I've been learning the entire time, but we're really living in an interesting time as far as like ascension goes. A lot of us are ascending to higher understandings, different dimensions, so everything's not so 3D. So there's more than just what we see. There's higher dimensions. So I will sometimes refer to like 3D versus 5D because I believe that we are simply spirits in human form. So all the 3D stuff, the form, it's not all there is. There's more. So I am very connected to my spirit. I call them my spirit posse. I have an angel posse, if you will. I'm very protected energetically. Things have happened in my life that I'm like, wow, I don't even know how I survived that, but it's certainly, there's some higher powers, protection, there's all different words for it. But I say I have angels and I have divine protection around me. I've been told this by other clairvoyants. So it's reassuring that even though we're alone, and a lot of light workers, we do feel alone a lot of the time, like alone as in the physical sense. I mean, because, oh geez, sorry about that. We're really never alone. So our ancestors are spiritually with us. We have angel guides and protection. So a lot of this, as it's emerging, or you're realizing it, or you're ascending, or you're growing spiritually, it can be really confusing. Sometimes it's a little scary. Things start falling away. Life changes. Things that no longer fit your soul will just kind of fall away. My life's been a roller coaster since 2012. So here we are approaching 2020. So I've been on this path for 8 years, and it's beautiful, it's scary, it sucks, it's awesome, it's emotional, there's all kinds of things that go on. And sometimes, it's really good to have support and like speak or be understood by like-minded souls, because the majority of the population is walking around unconscious. So when you are woke, you can look a little crazy. I've been called crazy, but I follow my heart. That's how I live my life. So yeah, things might look a little cuckoo on the outside. What is she doing? But really, it's me following my heart and my intuition, and staying in that. I mean, that's really, if it doesn't feel right for me, I'm not doing it. Bottom line, something's not jiving. If I'm not aligned, my soul is just like, no, girl. And that's when I start coming up with different solutions, because I'm very solution based. So I don't focus on problems. There's situations, and there's always a solution. So I'm a very creative thinker. I'm an artist, and I think very creatively, out of the box, not mainstream. I'm basically like an off-grid type of, I'm gonna say thinker, liver. That's kind of how I do life. So I definitely walk to the beat of my own drum, and I live my life for me and my soul and my heart. So yeah, and this world, you know, things can feel heavy. It can be very, very heavy sometimes. And I don't know. I'm basically just starting this process. I don't know what I'm doing, except again, I'm following my heart, and I have this soul calling. I listen to people that like to talk with me. They say they feel inspired. They appreciate the way that I think and the way that I live my life. A lot of people say that, you know, I want to be you when I grow up. So, in an effort to share and assist and inspire, because anybody can do this. Anyone can live the life they want. We don't have to stay stuck in a 3D matrix thought process that basically keeps us all oppressed. I live the life I want. I wrote it down. I manifested this life. Like, I manifested this. And that is really exciting to me, because we can write things down and you can energetically like align yourself, and you will then see the results of your creation. But a really, really big part of this is positive thinking, and your energy. Energy is really, really important. I mean, as an empath, and I had no idea I was an empath until maybe a couple of years ago, I started realizing, you know, how I felt sensitive. I've always was the sensitive kid, the one that cried a lot, and people was like, what's wrong with you? Isolated. I don't like to follow what everybody else does. I like to do my own thing, because that would feel okay and feel good to me. I can be perfectly fine just, you know, being in my own little world, honestly. I don't follow the crowds. So you're not going to see me ever following the masses of people, doing what all the unconscious people are doing. It's just not my thing. It's never been. So I live my life based on love and my soul and my intuition. So it's something I think everybody should be in tune with, because otherwise we're kind of just like, you know, we're cattle. Just, you know, get up, go to work, repeat. And so many people are walking around really unhappy, and I think that's really unfortunate. So I was that person. So it's really cool to like look at your life and be like, oh my God, like, you know, this is what I can do. It starts, those little nudges, or those little like, you know, those inspired thoughts that like feel so good. That's for a reason. That is entirely for a reason. And that's what means follow your heart. So, yeah, so I'm here to learn, share, co-create, and inspire. So this is the first video I'm doing with this intention, and I am gonna have things, and I'm learning. So I'll be posting these regularly. I'm not gonna hold myself to it, you know, every single day, because energetically I follow how I feel. So I used to live my life where I was very, very, I'm gonna say type A, where it was like, you know, things had to get done, and I had to follow a routine, and I had to follow a schedule. And that's just not the way I live anymore. So things have changed in that regard, and I'm a lot happier, like a lot happier. It's not about like money and status and, you know, achieving things. It's just, there's so much more. There's so much more to this life. And we only have a short time here. So sometimes you just have to do the shit that scares the hell out of you. That's me. It makes me laugh. You know, it's all good. Life is good. We only get one of them here on this earth. Oh, thank God. So anyway, like I was saying, sometimes I go off on tangents. You're going to notice this about me. And another thing is, if you don't have anything nice to say, please just keep your mouth shut, because I am a very big advocate of be nice or leave. That's it. So be nice or adios. Put your shoes and your egos at the door, and we're all good. Just be nice to each other, love each other, smile, drink your water, stay in your own lane. It's that simple for me. So anyway, I'm going to have information in I think it's the description box. I'm working with this still, just so I'm understanding things and I'm doing it, I guess properly is the right word, and clearly understood by others. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing that. I have a blog. It's jennifermontgomery.net. Life is art, and life is an art are all capitalized. There is a link, or at least a path to that, in the description box. Also, I will be offering like inspired soul sessions. People like to talk, and sometimes it really helps to untangle your mind, to feel understood, to just kind of, you know, have some direction. So I'm really good at that. I'm a very purposeful person. I speak with intention. I choose my words carefully. And I'm just an intentional liver, I should say. I live with intention. So I have full awareness of myself. And again, I'm still learning, unraveling, untangling. So it's all good. But I love to help people with stuff like that, because it's really nice sometimes to, like I said, have support, come up with some sort of an action plan as far as co-creating, because we all, oh, look at his hair. Whoa, sorry. Yeah, we all have the power to create our life. You know, you have to make a decision. That's the whole thing. Make up your mind. Decide. And then once you decide, it's like, you know, it's downstream from there. It's the decision. Stay on course, and, you know, don't let anything else deviate. You know, that's, I think, the majority of most people's problems is they don't, A, know who they are, B, they don't know what they want. Once you decide what you want, there you go. That's it. So, but sometimes figuring that out and, you know, aligning yourself energetically first to allow the results, because we're conditioned in this society to look for results first and then get happy later. But honestly, it's the other way around. You got to get happy first, be grateful, smile, enjoy your life, and then all good things will come right to you. So I can help you with that. I love to help with that. Writing things down, meditation, taking care of your body, taking care of your thoughts, living a really, really inspired life. So I'm offering phone sessions for half an hour or 1 hour. I am working out the details on doing like FaceTime. FaceTime, I guess, if you have an iPhone. And then I think WhatsApp is another one that would be a possibility. So I'm working on that. And then all payment can go through a PayPal link, which I'm going to include. And then my email address is there also. It's jmontgomeryart@aol.com. So I'll need an email first, with time possibilities, and I'll be working out the kinks as we go along. But, you know, email me, be clear, be specific, because I'm going to be perfectly honest, going back and forth, and I don't know, that you'll lose me. And I'll just be like, okay, whatever. So be clear, be specific. What do you want? How can I help you? And we can go from there. So again, my email, jmontgomeryart@aol.com. Look in the description box for details. Yeah, and then here we go. I'm doing this. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing. That's a plane going over my awesome house on the island, if you hear that noise. Okay, cool. Have an awesome day. Love each other. Be nice. Drink your water. Stay in your own lane. Okay, adios. Bye-bye.